Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Tyler. Welcome back to the eveRide channel. Today we're doing something that I haven't done in a really long time, and that is talk about a product with a desk, with the product right in front of me. Usually I'm out in my garage with a camera strapped to my forehead in some weird way, but today we're making it a little bit more professional, trying to be like Chase at Rocky Mountain, you know. I love Rocky Mountain, by the way. As you can see, it's a Tusk tank bag. That's what we're working with today. But yeah, I'm usually, out there filming gorgeous things on my rallies or a motovlog on the helmet. I want to make more product videos because I ride motorcycles a lot. Right now I'm recovering from a couple of surgeries, or a surgery on a couple of different things. And I'm not doing rallies at the moment, so I need to do affiliate sales to keep the family afloat. And also, I feel like I have a really good grasp of what's good out there. I only buy the things that are the best value. I only recommend things that I feel are the best value and things that I use myself. As you can see, the tank bag is very well used. I've had this for years, and it's been fantastic. Let's open this thing up and show you what's inside. That's always fun. Don't the kids like, the kids still like the egg videos where they open up the eggs and stuff? This is like an egg video for adults. All right, and also this bag is straight out of a rally. This really is like what I take on every single ride, and it's uncensored. Okay, there might be weird stuff in here, all right? Let's look at the very top. We've got just a really cheap, inexpensive jump starter. The things that you'll find in this bag, I think I could probably solve 95% of all the things that go wrong on the trail for any given bike just with the things in this bag. That being said, I don't keep my tire changing equipment in this bag. I keep it in a tool bag that I throw in a saddlebag, right? I've got a battery charger. This also has a little light, a couple of USB chargers, because there are a few things in here that need USB to function. So always a good thing to have. You know, it's fairly heavy. You can get these things for pretty dang cheap. I will put a link to all of the things down in the description for you to check out. And you're welcome to buy those. You're welcome to search for things that you like. You're welcome to not even buy. I don't know. It's your thing. So anyway, a jump starter. This thing has come in clutch so many times. That's why it's at the top of the bag. I use it probably once every 2 rallies. We have some kind of a battery issue. So I'll put that to the side. The next thing is actually a rag, right? Just a rag to clean things up, keep things nice. And then you can, I wrap my tire pump in it, and you can actually lay the rag down on the dirt, put bolts on it, stuff like that. It's just, a rag is a good thing to have. A little piece of microfiber cloth. And it keeps this nice. I got this pretty recently. A few years ago, my friend Mark gave me an Air Moto tire inflator, and I'd never seen anything like it. I've only seen the ones with the cigarette adapter, the slime ones. And back in the days, those worked pretty good, but I don't have a cigarette adapter on any of my motorcycles currently. And so, having one that you just plug into your USB that your phone takes and charge it up, that's pretty cool. This one's made by Fantic, and man, I still have like some stickers on there and stuff. So that's why you want to wrap your thing, especially if you want it to keep nice. Also, there's big buttons right here that you don't want to, have pressed on accident. But yeah, I'll turn it on. Oh, are you gonna? Oh, you know what? No, that's not how it turns on. You pull this out and it turns itself on. This is super cool. It's just your PSI. You can either go down PSI, up PSI. It's that simple. Like, I usually keep things at about 17, which a lot of people think is nuts, but I really don't like getting flats, okay? I'd rather have a little less grip than deal with flats, okay? So we do that, and then you just hit power. You just hit power and it works. It's also got a little light, and then it also has like memory settings, right? So there's 36 PSI, 35 PSI, 45 PSI, 8 PSI. So it's like, okay, one's for my car, one's for my truck, one's for my motorcycle, one's for my tubeless system. It's pretty sweet. I really like it. It's got a big battery gauge on the top. Yeah, I dig it. I think I saw a deal on one on Amazon for like 12 bucks. I'll put all of the different links in the description below, like I said. This is the next thing. right here. These are Knipex pliers. These things are the do-it-all pliers. I love these. This is probably my most used tool of anything in my garage or anything. And people, there are people right now that are flipping out. Like, oh my gosh, you cannot use an adjustable wrench on motorcycle stuff. Like, you have to use the right sizes. And I know. This tightens down so tight. It's not like a crescent wrench that kind of gets loose and you round off bolts. This thing is amazing. And it can go from, like, 6 mil to easily handling your axle bolt, which is, I use this all the time for axle bolts. It's just an amazing tool. They're very expensive, but the thing is, I've had this forever, and it's invincible. I can't mess it up. It's had sand all up in it. They're super awesome. So this really will do everything. Of course, it's not going to replace a socket or, a specialty tool or something like that. But for big bolts, just to have a universal wrench for your axle bolts, this thing is awesome. Also, it's really easy if you've got something that has a nut on the other side. This is super easy to just, like, resize real quick, fit on the nut, and then use your ratchet. You know what I mean? So yeah, I love this thing. It's great. This little toolkit alone probably solves 80% of all motorcycle issues, especially when it comes to handlebars. I think handlebars and banged up handguards and stuff like that, that's generally what gets people kind of fouled up sometimes when, you drop your bike and then suddenly your throttle's stuck and you have to adjust your handguards or whatever. This little case, I think a pack of 4 of these little cases was like $2. And they have a little foam inside to keep things from rattling around. Nothing's rattling in there. It keeps all your tools inside, like, pristine. No dirt, no dust, anything like that. So in there I have a Gerber suspension multi-tool. It's just an inexpensive multi-tool that I got on a deal, I think, like a couple Black Fridays ago. It's a good tool. I've liked it. It's done everything that I needed it to do. Needle nose pliers in there. Of course, knives, some screwdrivers that aren't the best, obviously, but yeah, it's good. I've got this little tiny mini ratchet, and then I've got an 8, a 12, and a 10, and I can't believe it, but the 10 is actually in here. It hasn't been abducted by aliens or anything. And then I've got this little T-handle that does the same thing from Rocky Mountain. Yeah, and then also, one last thing, I've got my fuse for my ABS. So that's kind of funny what's in there. And then I do have a couple little bolts in here, just odds and ends. That looks like it's for a GoPro or something. Anyway, just odds and ends, little things that I don't want rattling around. You heard the expression loose cannon. When things are nice and tight, ooh, that doesn't feel, oh, I'm like, that feels terrible. It's because I didn't put the multi-tool back. But have you heard the expression loose cannon? That's a real expression used by sailors because if you had a loose cannon, those were really heavy pieces of weaponry, and if a cannon was loose, it would smash everything in the ship when it got wavy. You know what I mean? So when you have a pack of screws or anything like that, you usually want it to be locked down tight. Sounds like there's a screw in there that's a little loose, but it's not like a big rattle. So you don't want loose cannons in your stuff because it will eventually scuff everything up, break stuff, just not good. I've got a bunch of levers for, looks like several different bikes. I think I got 2 Cove levers. Oh, those are the same thing. Anyway, I've got more levers than I need. Apparently I really thought I was going to break some levers, and I have 3 of them. Let's see. Ooh, we've got some green chili straps. I've always loved green chili. They make great stuff, and the straps come in so handy so often. This is really good. Let's see. This is a case for something. I don't know. Glasses. I don't know. Again, this is like, what's in here? I'm finding out for myself. This is kind of a cool thing. It's a little, what do they call these? Arc lighters? It probably needs to be charged actually, but I always think it's a good idea to bring a lighter along, but I don't want something that's gonna like accidentally get crushed and do lighter fluid everywhere. Oh yeah, totally works. This will charge up with USB-C. It's also got a little flashlight on it. There's the flashlight. It's in blinky mode, I guess. But yeah, it has this little thing there, and you can start stuff on fire, you know, if you want to. If things have kind of hit the fan, it's always good to have a fire going. Really, this is like a last case, worst case scenario type of thing. I still like to have it around, but the thing that solves most of that problem, if you get stranded or have an issue, is just have a InReach or some kind of GPS device that you can send a signal and somebody can come and get you if you're in a real pinch. The insurance that you get from having one of these things is actually amazing. I think I pay like 30 bucks a year. And if I have a situation where I need to have a helicopter to take me out, that's covered, which that in and of itself is amazing. So this is like if you have a boat, if you have a motorcycle, if you hike, if you rock climb, you should have one of these. I mean, it's just, there's too many stories. I actually had a good friend growing up that passed away. I think he was mid-30s or young 30s when he died. But yeah, he was hiking in the backcountry, loved hiking. He was very experienced, and we're not quite sure what exactly happened. It was maybe a slip and fall, something like that. But yeah, he disappeared in the fall, and they were able to recover his body in the spring. It would not have been that way if he had been carrying one of these. So thinking about him, you know, he'd probably still be alive, and I hope that it was quick for him, if you know what I mean. Yeah, just get one of these, okay? You don't want to be out in the wilderness with a broken leg or something like that with a slow... Anyway, I don't want to think about it. Okay, let's look in here. We got what looks like a lot of trash. Nope, this is my paperwork for the motorcycle. So I just keep it in a bag. That's what's kind of nice about most tank bags. Tusk has one, but yeah, you just keep that folded up and tucked away. It looks like I've got some charging implements for USB-C, and then I hope I have just a micro USB. I've got another little case. I've got I don't know what these are called. A wing-a-ling-ding. Oh, I've got another one. I think I collect these. I think I see them on the trail, and I'm like, oh, I could use that. We've got a couple little pieces of Cove 450 Rally gas caps. I can throw these away because they've solved the gas cap issue. Man, how many of these do I have? There's 3 caps per Cove, so maybe I've just got the 3. Here's the little piece of strap. That looks like it just goes with the tank bag. Oh, please tell me I've got a... Oh, yeah, I got another one of these. Another wing-a-ling-a-ding. Man, I feel unprepared because I really, really should have the charger for this, which is a USB micro. So now I know that's a good thing that I'm doing this video, because I know to get a USB micro, because if things hit the fan and this somehow runs out of batteries, this will maintain a battery forever. Let's check it. Okay, I turned it on. Oh my gosh, okay. I haven't charged this thing or used it in a long time. I know you can't see that, but it's at 95%, so that's fantastic. This thing maintains a charge for a long, long time. They do a great job with these. This is an old unit too. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. But even then, I still want to have a USB micro just in case to plug into my battery to charge this if I really need to. Okay, anything else in here? It looks like I've got 3 mini wrenches. You know, you got the double side, and again, 8, 10, and 12. And then I've got a very dirty, dusty set of Allen keys, metric Allen keys. So that's it, guys. Pretty basic. Let me know in the comments if you think there are a lot of things that I should be putting in here. Now, here's the thing. There seems to be like 2 camps out there, right? This might sound familiar in politics, but there are 2 camps out there, and you know, there's one camp that's like, you should bring the kitchen sink. You know what I mean? And they're on big bikes. They got all this stuff. I used to be that way, where it was like, I'm going to bring all my survival equipment. I mean, this is a load of stuff right here. But still, and then there's some guys that's like, I just take some water and maybe one of these, you know, just lightweight. I like to be lighter weight actually, but where I'm hosting rallies, there's a lot of times when I need to work on somebody else's bike. Not work on it necessarily. I'm not going to do anything major, but sometimes it's nice to have a tool really quick and handy in your tank bag that you can just bust out. So yeah, I'm kind of in the middle. You might look at this and be like, wow, that's kitchen sink. And you might look at this and think like, wow, that's not enough. For me on my rallies, this is enough for, again, 95% of the stuff. Again, my tire changing stuff I keep in a tool bag, and the tool roll, gosh, I don't quite remember what that has, and I'll have to do a video about that. Anyway, guys, is there anything else in there? I don't think so. Anyway, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, links in the description. It helps me a lot if you use those links to buy any of this stuff, to get yourself prepared. But it doesn't cost you any more money. I haven't done this in a long time. I haven't done any affiliate stuff in a long time. I really dislike trying to sell stuff, but at the same time, I feel like this stuff is legitimately valuable to me, and I ride every ride with it. So trust me if you want to, don't trust me if you don't want to. This is the stuff I ride with. Anyway, much love, you guys. eveRide out.